Hey y'all, how you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, it's that time again for the channeled monthly message where we get to see straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak, what in the world is it that we need to know right now? What is it that is going on behind the scenes that we need to be made aware of? Is there anything to prepare for? Is there anything we should be doing? All of that stuff we get answered here in our channel messages on a monthly basis. So we're about to get into that. People that enjoy these messages, remember that there's always a second message for Perk Squad members. So if you're interested in being a member of the Perk Squad, then you can jump on over there with the blue join button below or the link in the description box. And there's lots of perks to the Perk Squad, videos, weekly forecasts, extended stuff, all kinds of things. Also, video shout outs like this one. So, shout out to you, Veronica, and thank you for being a member of the Perk Squad. Welcome here. We're happy to have you. Big hugs to you, Veronica, and thank you for being a member of the Perk Squad. So, we'll do that second message for everybody. First, we're going to go ahead and pull up the message for y'all. I'm pulling it up on my screen here. As always, I just channel it out. Just kind of in my own meditative state, asking for the highest beings, the highest light beings of all, that whoever wants to come forward and allow us to have a message. And so gonna read that out, whatever I was able to channel and type here to y'all. And let's get right on into it without further ado. So it says, all, thank you for joining us here today as we bring another message to you. This message that we bring to you is one of hope, yet also one of preparedness. Many of you feel that there is no hope. You feel that life is nearly pointless, that societies are too far gone, that there is no way to return from this darkness. Many of you feel as if your efforts are made in vain, as you wonder how just one person without much power can make any substantive changes. We hear you. We're sorry for your pain. We know that this level of disempowerment causes many of you to feel emotionally paralyzed, overwhelmed, and unable to take any action at all. We understand your hurt. You are seen, felt, and heard. Please know that what you offer to the world is enough, even in times where you do not believe that it is so. Please know that you are contributing on many different dimensions simultaneously, most of which you have no conscious awareness of. All of these contributions are important. All of these contributions are helpful. All of these contributions come from your unique energy signature, your unique frequency, and thus, like a fingerprint, cannot be duplicated by anyone else. That is how you, uniquely, are vital to assisting your societies and your planet. We want you to see that there is hope, and each and every one of you are assisting in creating and fulfilling it. This brings us to our second message, the one of preparedness. As you begin to understand your contributions and see your energetic worth, please allow yourself to feel pride in your value. Please allow yourself to feel deservingness. Please allow yourself to feel enough. These are important aspects of your divine process of healing, And as you heal yourself, you heal the world. It is cliche because it's true. This healing is what will prepare you for the next stages that are coming. The more healed you feel, the more resilient you become, and the more easily you navigate the challenges throughout the passing time. It is not selfish to focus on what you need. It is not wrong to put yourself first, as you say. In fact, it is a necessity in these dark times where everyone is conditioned to think otherwise. Again, through helping yourself, you will improve the lives of countless others. And that is what your societies and your planet need right now. Please commit to this work. Please commit to yourselves. And please continue to have faith in us. We love you so very much. Choir of Angels. Alrighty, y'all. That one was a big one to me. I feel like our spirit guides have been coming through a lot lately. But the angels and archangels have been kind of taking a backseat to the guides, which is fine. You know, I always ask whichever light beings would like to come forward to deliver the message, please step forward. So there's a reason why that's been happening, whether we understand it or not. But I thought that it was nice to hear from the choir of angels again and to kind of get their perspective. I feel like whenever they come in from like a really 500-yard view. Whereas when the spirit guides come in, I feel like they come in kind of more closer to our daily, uniquely earthly, detailed experience, if that makes sense. And so it was nice to get that kind of zoomed out perspective here today. And so I'm wondering which pieces of that resonated with y'all the most, because it's interesting. They did kind of give us a twofer. It's showing here that they talked about hope in the first half, and then the second half they talked about preparedness, and preparedness in a different way than we sometimes think. Because sometimes we're thinking get prepared, do prepper shit, from what you hear a lot of people that say get prepared, they're talking about that. Or a lot of people that say get prepared, they're kind of talking about the shit's gonna hit the fan, and when it does, you need to have money, or you need to have get right with God, or you need to, there's all different kinds of things. And usually it's kind of fear-based, for better or worse, whatever. I'm not going to judge that. But this time, preparedness was in a different way. It was about paying attention to ourselves and giving ourselves what we need, putting ourselves first in order to heal ourselves, so that then has the kind of pay it forward ripple effect to the rest of the world. And that, I thought, was a very different way of kind of thinking about the idea of preparedness. And it really resonated well for me, especially since I have gone through a lot of shit in my life, a lot of dark shit. And it kind of all culminated in this really ugly mess when my daddy died. And I've been really trying to figure out how to heal and come back ever since then. I've been doing a lot of work on that since then. And so it's kind of nice to know that all that work I've been doing, feeling like, oh, am I a slacker because I'm doing less of other things because I'm having to do so much of that work, or this or that or the other, or oh, I feel like I'm not being good to anybody because I'm not really my best while I'm trying to figure this out. And that kind of takes some of the pressure off of those feelings, to be like, it's okay, you're doing the work. And if that's a side effect of doing the work, if that's a part of what the process takes, then so be it. Doing the work is what's most important now, whatever comes with that, and just accept that and honor that process. And so there's something about that felt healing in and of itself. I don't know, to give permission to do that in a way. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think, kind of what you got from it, and know that we do have another message again that we're going to give for Perk Squad members, for those of y'all who are interested in the next message. Again, you can always join the Perk Squad if you haven't already. And then also for everybody, you know, just sitting here being like, okay, you know, I want to do the work, and I just need a little bit more insights, a little bit more help, a little bit more direction, anything that I can know or should know or whatever. Then, of course, as always, you can book a private reading with me, and we can look at that together. If you feel like you need some assistance in healing, then you can book a private Reiki Energy Healing Session, and we can work on that together. If you feel like life coaching, to be like, I feel stuck. How do I get out of this stuckness? Where is this coming from? What do I do? We can do that together. And of course, if you just want to be able to read the cards like me, we've got that as well. Everything, all those services you can book at my website, BeasTalksAndTarot.com. In the description box, you can see that there. And we'll see what we can do, you know, let's work together, and I'd love to help. So we will put in some kind of a B-roll, Shenanigans. I always like to end these videos in some B-rolls, whether it's life stuff, puppy stuff, whatever. So I'll find one of those to plug that in. And Perk Squad members, we're going to hop on over there. Penelope and I, in our matching pinks, will be over there and giving you the next installment of channel messages. Yes. Alrighty, y'all. Don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. Bye, love you, man. Bye, love you, man. Bye, y'all. Jealous of Daddy holding the baby. She just got out of her bath. You just got out of your bath? You bet. Did you just get out of your bath and Daddy's holding you in the towel so that you can dry off and not be cold? Oh, that's so sweet. We got a jealous little shit willy. Jealous shit willy. Quit being jealous. Daddy's allowed to hold the baby. He's like, but I'm the baby. She's 6 years old and I'm 9 months old, and fuck this arrangement. That's what he says. Yeah. Nosy. Quit being nosy, Tay. Is she licking herself? I could see her little towel bobbing up and down. Titty. 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 You go to the groomer in 4 days, which is good, because look at you. Izzy doesn't need a groomer. She gets bathed at home. You need extra help.
He's like floating on top of it.
Yeah, he looks weird. Scooter's licking his paws. Whatever.